Fractions are a whole lot easier to work with when you know your multiplication and division facts. In this case, I took 2/6, and we can make an infinite number of equivalent fractions from this particular fraction, because all you really have to do is multiply the top and the bottom number, numerator and the denominator, by a single number, or divide it by a single number. For example, we could multiply this by 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 6, 42. 2/6 and 14/42 are equivalent fractions. If I took 2/6 again, this time multiplied it by 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. That's an equivalent fraction. How about we multiply by 8 this time? 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 6, 48. We now have 3 equivalent fractions. Sometimes the worksheets that your child will get will ask for 3 or 4 equivalent fractions. It's as easy as this. And if your child can't think of numbers to use to multiply, a deck of cards, just like I'm doing, I'm just flipping these cards, and that will give the child an example of what to use. 5/8. By 8. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 8, 64. You can see how this would really be very good with reviewing the multiplication tables too. 1 is not aces in my world, or ones. 1's not going to really help us at all. If we were to multiply times 1, we would still get 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 8 is 8. That won't change it at all. So anything times 1 is that number. That's one of the properties of math. We did 8 already. So how about 3? Okay, the numerator is going to be multiplied by 3, 15. And the denominator is going to be multiplied by 3, 24. We now have 3 equivalent fractions. Except for we have 2 equivalent fractions and the main fraction itself. So if your worksheet was asking for 3, we really couldn't use this one because it didn't change the first one. Here's another ace. I'm moving on. 3 we just did. 8 we did. A great shuffler. Here's a 4. All right, so we're going to times it by 4. 5/8. Our top number, our numerator, 4 times the 5 is 20, and 4 times 8, 32. And now we have finished our worksheet because you know how to do equivalent fractions.